a couple of previous videos my opinions on FEMA camps, and I'm not going to cover those here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to illustrate why I feel the way that I do about them, as far as for them being for the average person, or the person as defined by the Homegrown Radicalization and Terrorism Act will be placed there. That's my opinion, and this is why. Because they have these massive deep underground bases, right? And there's a bunch of them. There's over 100 of them, and they're not... Okay, now here you see they're 2,341 feet below the surface, 689 feet below sea level. Of course, here would be the entrance right here. I'm not sure if this is Area 51 or if this is Mount Weather, but it's one of the two. Now, this here is supposed to be a nuclear-powered underground bore device that can do miles a day, like 20 miles a day or 10 miles a day. And that was a bio door, a bio seal, so that the air is sealed off. So that you can see that I think they're designed for a bio attack, but you know, there would be radiation and stuff. As you can see, these are all massive bank vault sized doors, deep underground. They have the feet underground, sometimes above the doors. That was just a clearance there. And they've been stocking these things for like the last 5 years, is my understanding, and even they've developed the ability to grow crops underground. So they're definitely preparing for something massive, you know. And all these doors are double sealed. You know, they're feet thick, and they just go for miles. I mean, as you'll see in an area, it's many different levels too, because there's an elevator set up. There it is, an elevator set up to the different levels. And so, you know, I don't know. You know, it's got to be for something more. Just here, they're worldwide. In fact, Russia has one of the most extensive underground setups anywhere on the planet. I don't think anybody's is bigger than theirs. They can actually get most of their population underground, is my understanding. They built them back in the 40s and 50s when they thought that any day, just as we did, that they were going to have nuclear bombs dropped on them. So Russia built, you know, huge underground shelters, or when they built their train setup systems and stuff like that, they built them with underground areas large enough to house very large amounts of people. So, but we have them here, and they've been attempted to keep. The main difference between us and Russia is that we're building these and we're stocking these now, and we're stocking them at a breakneck pace, whereas theirs were built during the Cold War in the 40s and 50s. And really are kind of in disrepair. And that is the major difference, is that we're preparing now. And that leads me to believe that there's something now. And, you know, that's bio seals on these doors. So, just something to think about. Be kept top secret. And I'm going to throw a couple clips in here, and I'll see if I can't hunt down the URLs for them as well and put them up here on the screen for you. But what I want to show you today is some of the ones that we have here in America. Area 51, another one's called Mount Weather. And then, of course, we all know NORAD's an underground facility, hollowed out mountains. So I'm not exactly sure where all these pictures are from, but they are bases in America. And then, of course, we have the huge seed vault that they built over in Norway. And I'm going to include some footage for those.
So this is it?
This is it. It is a huge tunnel going about 130 yards into the mountain. And at the end of it, we'll see the seed vaults where we're going to store all these seeds.
As well. And here's the thing, right? Man, they don't build stuff like this, right? Unless they're, number one, expecting a catastrophe.
He just didn't seem like it was out of ordinary that I was asking these questions at all. It definitely seemed like a prepared statement.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. And
you know, obviously they're gearing up for something. We know what the New World Order is up to, and you know, thanks to shows like the Alex Jones Show, you know, everything's starting to get exposed, and hopefully these criminals won't be able to continue with their plan.
Now we're looking at some video here. I knew this video was coming in. Is this? Oh, this is trucks delivering coffins, or is this Shepard's video? What is this we're putting on screen right now? Okay, Rob, dude, just send it to us. Yeah, this is. This is the. Is this the video you sent us?
That's probably my video, Alex. That's the first footage I had. We were just driving around through there.
No, it's good. This is very.
You know,
No, this is great footage. Don't apologize for anything. You're doing a great job. No, we now see the mass graves side by side, the containers. This is just incredible.
But anyway, that's why I'm saying that they're expecting something massive, or they're going to create something massive. And really, the only things that create a need for something like this is one, massive thermonuclear war, which we've pretty much moved past that as a danger. Other than a terrorist group setting off a small nuclear device, we've really moved past global thermonuclear war, at least at this point, as the most imminent danger that they would be preparing for. Just because really only us and Russia hold an arsenal that could, you know, wreck the world, and we're not going to shoot them, or we would have already. So we're expecting something else. And you know, a bioweapon sounds real good, but and there has been some small incidences with bioweapons recently, like those birds that were infected with H5N1 that just happened to escape. You know, and then there is the possibility there's this comet that's coming called Apophis, right? I believe it's supposed to pass by 2019. So that throws the 2012 thing out the window for some crowds. So maybe they're expecting Apophis to actually hit. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But, you know, those are the kind of things that these would be built for, okay? And they're stocking them now. So, you know, it always brings into mind of this the Mayan 2012 prophecy, and then all these guys who think this planet Nibiru is coming. I believe that's how you say it. You know, that and all of the myth that goes along with that, and you know that is a really cool myth if you've ever studied it. You know, it really tidies everything up in the world and puts it all in a nice framework where the average human could wrap their brain around it, rather than what it would be like if real extraterrestrial civilization came here, where there wouldn't be no describing it because we just wouldn't have the words. You know, this myth wraps it all up real nice for you. The problem being is there really isn't any evidence. So, but you know, other than they're building stuff like this, so you know that's something to be thinking about too, right? My position, I personally think they're for a bioweapon, or possibly for the comet Apophis hitting the planet. I have my reasons for believing that. They may be lying about the time frame that it's coming, just because they're stocking everything now. Because it's my understanding that Apophis is supposed to pass between the moon and the Earth. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the trajectory they're talking about. At any rate, it's really close. So, and there is this spot that it could pass through that'll guarantee that it'll hit us later. So that could be part of it too. But my main reason for doing this is I want to get this out there so you all can look at it, so that when you're thinking about things like FEMA camps, you know, why they've got them all and stuff like that, you need to look at these kind of things too, so that you have an idea in your mind of what they have set up for the governments and the elites, what they have set up for them to go into. Okay, so you know there wouldn't be a reason for them to go to a FEMA camp because they've got these luxury suites set up. So anyway, my name's an SM Doc, and you know, go on ahead and comment down in the comment box if you like. Like I said, I think you all need to know this. So on that note, I'm an SM Doc, and I'll see you on the next one.